Man, this is live. Anything can happen. Man, this is live. Anything can happen. Man, this is live. Anything can happen. Man, this is live. Anything can happen.
And what if you fuck up?
Man, this is live. Anything can happen.
I'd be pissed scared I'd get a boner or fucking fart or something.
Man, this is live. Anything can happen.
Shut the fuck up, man. You're making me nervous.
Welcome back, guys. Time to put a little pop in your cereal this morning with Pop Culture in the Morning. That's right. We are back live. Is it that time? Has it been 24 hours already? Can't believe it. Can't believe it. Goes by so fast, doesn't it? What are we going to talk about today? Well, the main topic, we're going to look at Mad magazine covers. We're going to talk about Mad magazines. Who grew up in the 80s and didn't love Mad magazines? Not many people. Maybe those that like Crack magazine, but I was more of a fan of Mad magazine, I tell you what. And we got, listen to this, guys. Listen to this. Maybe you can hear this one better.
Hey, where are the white women at?
Can you hear that better? Well, I found out how to add some sounds, but it won't let me add M4As, and that's what most of my sounds are, and it's a pain to put into the Streamlabs. So I still got the original, the one you can't hardly hear.
I know that, dude.
So maybe I'll work with both until I can figure out a way to do this one better. But oh, well, that's stupid. See, I pushed 2 and both sounds came up. So hopefully we'll go. What else we're going to? Oh, of course, somebody said, who we got? We got Brad, we got Eric, we got Chris, we got Brad, we got Chris, we got, I'll say the same. We got Dan. We got a lot of people in the room today. We're up to bumping a 23, believe it or not. You still can't hear it? Can you hear this one? Just let me know.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
Should be able to hear that one. That's going right through Streamlab. But then I still have to use the other app because some of them wouldn't cross over. And it took forever. It took too long. You had to on the Streamlab app, I had to add each one its own source. And it just took too long when I got so many of them. So I'm still going to have to work out a better way to do the soundboard. That's what I want to know. But we got a lot of people in the room we're going to talk about today. Can't hear that one. You can't hear that one. That one should play. Turn it up. So let me see. Let me turn that one up. Let me see. Which one's white women? Just turn these up here.
Hey, where are the white women at?
How about this one?
Ding dong, the witch has flipped.
A camera is a Sony 6500, I think it's called. Software, I'm using Streamlab OBS 0.27.2. And for the soundboard, I use a software called Soundplant Live Soundboard. So I still got to work on it, it looks like, guys. Still got to work on it, but hey. Let's just get to it. We're going to talk news. We got some exciting news if you're a Star Wars fan. We got Star Wars Black Series figures revealed. Yeah, we got that rabbit from the Marvel series. Can you believe they're making an action figure of that? We got a lot more. We've got, let's just hop over to talk some toy news. Look at this thing from NECA right here. The Thing. I said look at this thing, but it's not The Thing. It's Kurt Russell's character from The Thing. And look at him. I think he's wearing the urban sombrero. You see that right there? Looks really cool. Let me turn my monitor a little bit. Hold on, guys. The Thing. Let's take another look at it. I think I got another picture of it. So, there we go. As you can see here, look at all the different heads and everything it's going to come with. Let me pull that up so you guys can see it. I figured you guys really enjoyed this figure right here. The Thing. Apparently, it was Kurt Russell's birthday yesterday, and NECA tweeted these out in honor of his birthday. So, it looks like they're still working on it. Can't wait to see the final product, but it looks like it's going to be really, really cool right there. Oh, Did I say it? Okay, it looks like it's gonna be pretty cool. Let's see here, let's turn this up to, I don't know why my volume always goes down. Okay, let's see what else we got. And check this out from NECA also. Jaws. You know, they done some cartoon figures. They done cartoon figures. They done like Jason and Pennywise and a couple of the horror movies where they're doing Jaws. And it comes with Quint being eaten by the shark. That is cool. Can't wait to get that. It's gonna look, that would look cool sitting in the junk room back there on the shelf and everything. That one looks really, really cool. And then if you're a fan of G.I. Joe, Mezco, I guess, Mezco, I don't really know much about Mezco Company. I guess these are more like a model than an actual action figure. But if you're a G.I. Joe fan, I think you'll enjoy this one. Silverface Man. I know that's not his name, but that's why I'm going to call him today. Silverface Man. So we got, it looks really good right there. Really great pose. Although it's a pretty big collar on his jacket. But hey, maybe he gets cold in the wintertime. But here's what all he comes with. Let's pull this up and see what all he comes with a little better here. Uh-oh, sorry about that. Butterfingers. Sometimes I got butterfingers. So you see, you got two different heads, got different faces, got a big-ass gun. You can put a little thing on the front of the gun, make it look like it's shooting. Got a lot of hands. Can change out the hands a lot. And some more guns and weapons. And if I remember correctly, reading it, the base lights up. I can't see the base here in these photos, but apparently it comes with a base that lights up. And then we have this for a free comic book day, but it's not free. It's $110, but you'll be able to find it through Preview exclusive. So your local comic book store should have it. It's the Ninja Turtles, and they're all white. I don't know. That doesn't sound very woke to me to have them all white, but hey, maybe this sounds woke to you. We have Raphael, Michelangelo, Leonardo, and Donatello, I guess. Good thing they're written up there, or I wouldn't even know it. But that's a look at the Ninja Turtles. And that's it. That's it. Okay. Don't worry. I'm going to show you the... It looks dark in here. Does it look dark in here to you guys? It looks dark. Maybe it's just my monitor. Anyway, we're going to look at the Black Series in just a second. Trying to get a little bit more people in here because I know little people give more time to get here. Because I know people like the Black Series stuff. And they are not 3.75. People ask me when I post pictures of it on Twitter and on Facebook, what size are those Black Series figures? Do they even do small Black Series figures anymore? I haven't seen the small Black Series figures they used to do at Walmart in about 6 years. Not dark. It's not dark, says Chris. Okay, Chris, thanks for letting me know. Again, it might be just my monitor. It might be just the way I'm looking at it right here. Culture Appreciation Turtles. Yeah, no, they should have done one of each color. That would have been good. Comic book style all white with red bananas. Yeah, that's true. Right there. Raw Solos told me that one. Christopher Chance. Shut up. I always get the email when I'm trying to talk to you fine folks out there. Lifeless eyes like dolls. Yeah, that shark. Somebody says like the Bee Gees. Heck yes, there's Raw Solo. So let's head back over here. Don't forget, send in a super chat. You get our random. I got some new sounds too. I don't know if you can hear them. Let's see. Oh my God, that was loud. That was too loud to probably even understand that one.
Now the blueberry is one that can't work on its own. It has to have something with it, like the kiwi. It's not a... Okay,
now let...
Standalone fruit.
Okay. Now let's go on the... let's do one more, just see how it's working here. Some of the new ones are working. Let's just see here.
Ziggy, if you hear me, take me far from here. Let me live 89, that was the day.
Okay. Let's get on talking now. Let's see who's all here. We got Daniel, Junkman, he says. We got Chris, I said already. We already said that. How many people we got in here? We were rocking 38 people on pop culture in the morning. So let's head on over to the Black Series figures. I know that's what you guys want to see. You don't want to sit here and see me talk. First up, we got this very badass Royal Guard from Star Wars Crimson Empire. I know you guys are probably really looking forward to that. Having a Royal Guard that looks like he kicks ass. I mean, look at this thing. He's muscle bound and everything. Yeah, he's loading up and trucking for sure. And here he is. It's a bad looking ass figure. I probably won't get this one. I don't really buy much of the new stuff. But this is pretty badass looking, if you ask me. His great pose and everything. I like his staff. So if I had a good place to display, and I displayed a lot of the new stuff, this would definitely go in my collection. Look at that. And we have Heir to the Empire. Heir to the Empire. We got a Throne came out a couple of weeks ago, or a month ago, for Black Series, but I don't think it was based on the Heir to the Empire. I'm not really sure. But we got it. And I thought I pulled a picture of Luke loose, but I didn't. But here he is. And I thought at first he came with a dead skunk around his neck, but I hadn't read that story in so long. I can't remember what the animal is he comes with. The name of it. Somebody in the chat probably knows. And he comes, of course, with his famous green lightsaber. Whatever happened to that lightsaber? And here's the one we're all excited about. Star Wars Adventures. Jack the Rabbit. We mostly know from the Marvel series, but I think they brought him back out into canon and brought him out recently and everything. But let's take a look at Jack the Rabbit right here. It comes with two guns, pistols. Now, I'll be honest with you, I wasn't as happy with this as I thought I would be. Look at this. Let's look at it. I'm going to actually pull it up, let you see that a little bigger too. Let's pull it up. Look at that a little bigger. Now, these go on pre-order today at 1 o'clock. You can find out more information of that over at StarWars.com. But they will go up for pre-order. I don't know. Something about the rabbit I don't like. Maybe it was more comic book looking. And he looks like a Buck O'Henry on drugs or something. But maybe if I see it in person, I will change my mind. It's just, I don't know. I don't know how they could have done more of a comic book look for it. But if they did, I think I would have enjoyed it more. Or maybe but I don't know. Maybe I'll see it in person. I just wasn't as excited about it when I finally saw it as I thought I was when I heard it was going to be made. And, of course, we got Darth Maul from the Darth Maul comics right here. He's got his shirt off so you can see those massive biceps he's got. He looks really good. Watch out, Chris. Don't get too excited now. This is Sith Lord without his shirt on. I know something you're always asking me you want to see. And Chris says Jax is back with a new comic and new book. That's why they brought him back. Harrison Ford. Any idea? I can't talk today. George Lucas hated the character of the rabbit, so I'm surprised they brought him back. What the hell is that bunny-ass Jack from the original Marvel cartoon? Marvel comic book series. Brother, they brought him back. I would have loved to have seen the Hunter. Why didn't they do the Hunter? That would have been a pretty good one to have. But here's Darth Maul, without his shirt on. Look at those muscles. Those abs. Look at them all. Let's look at them up close. That's a badass looking pose right there. Again, if I collected the new stuff more and I had a place to display it, I would get this one. Let's pull this one up, take a better look at it. That's a good looking figure right there. It's got the dual bladed lightsabers and everything. I really like that. That looks really good. Let's go back down here. I think that is it for the new Black Series stuff. That is it. We covered news in 13 minutes. Oh my God. I'm going to have to find more news. Let's jump over to the chat, see what's going on, see if we got any super chats so we can hear something random like this right here.
I tried this one chili and it set my mouth on fire and I had to drink a 2-liter of Mountain Dew.
I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, let's hit over. Let's have over. Chris says you pop that shirt off. Yeah, pop that shirt off. Chris said pop that shirt off. Dara says I definitely like the Maul figure the most. Yeah, it looks really, really good. These days are ours. Says Darth Maul looks like he's a little weighted in his garage. I bet he drives a Trans Am. I hope so. Everybody should drive a Trans Am. These are the days. Sound like a soap opera. Let's see if I missed any more. Again, super chats, make sure I don't miss them, but I'll try to catch some if I can. Morning, Junkman. Hope you're having a good day. Good day so far. Good day so far. But it's only about 2 hours into it. I haven't bought anything modern in a while, says Anthony, but I'm tempted to buy these. That's good. Yeah, every once in a while I'll come. I don't really like new stuff, but every once in a while I'll come up and I want to pick up something like the new retro Mandalorian figures coming out. And yes, Cara Dune is being shipped. I guess my theory that it wasn't was wrong, and I'm happy to be wrong. Call me out. Say I was wrong. I was happy, but I couldn't get a straight answer from Hasbro or the toy suppliers or anything, so it made me think we weren't going to get it. Raw Solo says comic book style, all white. We all read that one already. We read that already. And Terminator 2 says Junkman be poppin' though.
Hey, Junkman channel popping though.
That's right. Junkman's channel is popping though. I don't think anybody. This one you can't really make out right here, but I wish you could.
Now the blueberry.
Oh, not that one.
Pepper Jack love Frank Rock.
Pepper Jack. Okay, guys, I'm gonna take me. Let me go over here. We're gonna talk Marvel comics for the rest of the show. That's our main theme today on Pop Culture in the Morning, and take some of your super chats, read those, react to them, see what we can say. But I'm gonna wet my whistles, as the young kids say today. So let me hop over here. I'll be right back, guys.
Ziggy, if you hear me, take me far, far from here. Let me lead to 89, that was a better year. I miss my old Camaro and my mansion in Van Nuys. Wish I still hung with Nash Bridges, played poker with a fall guy. Ziggy, leave me far, far from here.
Oh. Okay, I almost muted myself, and I wasn't even on mute. I was unmuted when I wasn't on mute. Now, before we get started into the Mad Magazine talk and everything, I'm sure a lot of you grew up on Mad Magazine. We're going to look at some covers, mostly movie-related covers, but not just movie-related covers. Let me tell you this. Is this a live channel or the original? Well, it's called That Junkman. Here's what I want to talk about. I'm glad you said that, Masson Wallace, because that's what I want to talk about here. What I've decided to do is kind of move things around. The live show will be on the main channel, That Junkman channel, thatjunkman.com, where you normally go all the time. That's where the live shows will be. And then about an hour or two after the premiere, after the live shows ended, I'm going to take them off the main channel, move them over to the new channel called That Junkman Live. Because I was just like, okay, it just might be too much for one channel. So I'm going to try to move all the live stuff over there. And I need you guys' help. I need to get, so I can put ads on them, I need to get at least 40,000 in watch time views. Well, not views, watch time they call it, not views. So even if you've already seen these, they're an hour long, just go over to the live channel and just click on them, let them watch, let it run in the background while you do something, build up my my viewing hours, my view times, or what they call view minutes. That way, because I'm already got enough subscribers to put ads on there, I just don't got enough to, I just don't got enough of the view minutes. So again, both shows, the Pop Culture Show at 11 a.m. and the every day at 7 we do something different. We got Monday, we got Star Wars. Tuesday will be Toy Talk Tuesday. Wednesday, I haven't decided. It's probably going to be Indiana Jones Day. Thursday, I'm not sure today what we're doing. And every other Friday is going to be the action figure show, I hope. That's my plan for the action figure. A lot of people ask me, what's up with the action figure show? When's it coming back? Well, it might be bi-weekly on Fridays live. That's the plan right now anyway. Fridays is a little harder to do, 7 o'clock, unless it's every other Friday. But again, if you want to watch the replay of these live streams, just go over to That Junkman Live. In the description will be a link, but I know you guys watch it here live. You probably don't care about watching it again. And I figured it was, you come to my channel. I want you to make sure you see the newest video that I made, the normal video, not the, these live videos are more laid back. Most people's going to want to watch it live. So I figured I'll just move them over to the other channel, and that would help me out. Again, okay, guys. Let's see here. Connor says, what the TF? I never heard of this. I guess what he's talking about, Jack the Rabbit, maybe? He looks like he's melted. He looks like a melted Grinch. Yes, he does. Just hopped on. What the hell is that? Bunny, how does people not know what Jack the Rabbit is? Where were you in 1977 and 1978 when he appeared in the Star Wars comics? Very, very early on, a couple of comics there. Apparently snuck in and George Lucas wasn't too excited about it. I might have to do a whole video about that. That might be a good topic in today's video, being everybody's going to be talking about who is Jack Rabbit. Jackson, or whatever you say his name. You remember Captain Carrot and the Zoo Crew. I'm not sure who Captain Carrot is, but I remember a guy dressed up like a carrot on Lost in Space. I think it's second to last episode. It's known as the worst hour in television history. That's another thing maybe I should do a video on. You remember that when there was a carrot creature on Lost in Space, and he was upset that Dr. Smith was eating vegetables? Whoo, 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 whoo. T for Two says Junkman's channel poppin' though. Yes, it is. Raw says I'm mobile. I can't figure out how to super chat. Oh no. Oh well, that's okay. Raw, you super chat all the time, so I'm not gonna hold that against you. Mando Tim says I waited 35 years for a Jackson figure, and he's finally getting it. There you go. Is this a live channel or the original? I already read that one. You got here, so you should know, but thanks for clearing things up. I was confused. Yeah, again, if you're just joining us, everything's going to be on the main channel. Don't worry about it, on the main channel. But if you want to watch, if you say, hey, man, I miss pop culture in the morning and it's 8 o'clock at night, you have to go over to the other channel. Again, because I noticed the last couple of days when I do my normal video, they were really low in views compared to what they normally are. So I was thinking, okay, people's probably coming here and seeing 3 videos a day, or they're trying to watch 2 different 1-hour videos before they watch the original video. And the original videos is what's the most fun. These are more to do live and everything. So head over to That Junkman Live. That's the YouTube channel. I'll put a link in the descriptions and all the videos I have up will have that. But if you want to watch I call it the replay channel. If you want to watch the replay, that's where you go. Terminator 2. Well, we were trying to have Terminator 2 on Wednesday. I was thinking about doing Wednesday where I talk to a YouTuber every Wednesday. Haven't decided if I'm going to do that yet. But T for Two, check him out. The Terminator. If you're into Terminator 2, you'll love his channel. Jackson is the ultimate fantasy of every space princess. Not just space princess. Probably everybody in the world. Everybody likes Jack. Collect them all, says Left Coast Graphic. Rich said, I saw 1 and 2 in 1977 to 78. So maybe if you saw Jack, at least you saw the Star Wars. That's not Star Wars, the Han Solo edition. After they did the movie run, Han went off in his own adventures, and he ran into an old Jedi, or someone that claimed to be a Jedi, and then he ran into the rabbit. But a Black Series, oh man, I could do a lot of Marvel. The Dark Lady, was that her name? Remember in the last couple of series? That would be a cool Black Series to have from the Marvel line. Of course, the Hunter. I don't know. They need to bring the Hunter back and to make a figure out of him. Thor calls Rocket a rabbit. I know you're into MCU movies. Now, I'm not really into them, but I've seen them, man. It looks like Raw Solo has figured out how to do super chats, and he sends a super chat. Figure it out. Good work, Junkman. Let's give him a random soundboard.
My son's a homosexual.
Okay, you probably can't even hear that one. He went through all the trouble, and I gave him one he probably can't even hear.
I love my dead gay son.
I've got to work on this soundboard. But y'all told me y'all couldn't even hear this one. Well, shit, it didn't work. No wonder you couldn't hear this one.
You big dummy.
Okay, let's just do, let's get over, let's talk Marvel Comics in just a second.
I love Fraggle Rock.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
I tried this one chili and it set my mouth on fire and I had to drink a 2-liter Mountain Dew.
No, that is not me. Okay, Chris says his super chat isn't working. Oh, Chris, well, you send super chats all the time, so, hey, I understand. We got Chris and Jack's storyline was very good. Yes, that's a very good storyline from the whole series. Good morning. Love the channel, says Scott. Thank you so much. One of the best. Mando Tim says Jax will go perfect with the vintage style Black Series coming out. Yeah, it would be. Yeah. I would love to see a retro. If they're going to do those retro figures like the Mando that wasn't part of the Kenner line, give us some old Marvel figures. Wouldn't it be great to finally get a line of those old Marvel figures done in a retro style? Robert Long, did you watch the 80s Mad TV present Up the Academy? Is that, yeah, has that, there was a guy, that kind of chubby guy. He was like the poor man's John Belushi, I guess. He was in all those B movies, Up the Academy. I remember that one. I thought one was called Up the Creek also. I think I remember that. Don't remember Midnight Madness around that same time. He used to come on HBO all the time. Had Michael J. Fox in it. One of his first movies had the guy, I call him the Dr. Pepper guy. He was also in American Werewolf in London. I still love that. They went on a scavenger hunt, and it was called Midnight Madness. Flash says, Junkman, what's up? Samantha's here. Samantha's always here. Samantha Adams says, I'll be hit with Marvels in the old Kenner style. That would be very awesome, man. I don't think they'll do it, but that would be very cool if they did. I would love to see that for sure. Okay, so let's get over here. Any more location videos coming up? Location videos. What you talking about? When I was out there, that one time I went out walked around and did a video? Probably not. It was real windy. If that's what you're talking about, I've done one like that, and it was too windy. I got to find a way to block the wind or something. Okay, let's head over. Let's talk Mad magazines now, guys. Let's turn this on. Of course, we're going to start right here. Can you see? Do I need to scoot my ass over some? Do I need to scoot this way? Hey, I just got a new high score on Miss Pac-Man over here. I need to do a live stream playing Miss Pac-Man. So we got Mad Magazine right here. This is an early one here. It's only 50 cents. Cheap. Can you believe it? But got Star Trek on the cover, of course. And you got Alfred E. Neuman right there. I don't know if any of you ever played the... I don't know if any of you ever played the Mad Magazine game. I think I did a video on that. It was like Monopoly, but instead of winning all the money, you had to lose all your money. And I love that game. I love it. But here it is. He's got a shirt that says, keep on... His shirt says, keep on trekking. I might have to make that shirt. I might have to make a shirt that says keep on tracking. Star Trek. Keep on tracking. I might have to make that. I like that. And of course we know, I remember having this one as a kid, Mad Max. This is the third movie. I can remember my brother was really into Mad Max. I watched him. I liked him and everything. Road Warrior, great movie. And I can remember at my grandma's house, like trying to go to sleep. I think I was probably watching Saturday Night Live or something. And seeing a commercial, I couldn't wait to tell him, there's a new Mad Max coming out. I mean, this is, it's pre-internet. A lot of times movies came out, and we didn't even know they were making them until we saw a TV spot for them. Now, he probably knew because he read Starlog a lot, and he was older than me, so he probably knew it was coming out, but we didn't know. We wasn't hammered with behind-the-scenes photos or news about it. You just heard little blurbs here and there. But I remember I was like, what? And I couldn't believe it. I was like, Tina Turner, a private dancer, is in a Mad Max movie? I don't think I've ever saw Beyond Thunderdome. Be honest, I've seen Road Warrior, and of course I've seen Mad Max. But I don't think I've ever seen Road Warrior. Beyond Thunderdome. I remember I heard a lot of bad things about it. So definitely need to check that. Yeah, you definitely have to do a shirt that says, man... Wait, is that? Oh, that's Tim. I didn't realize who that was. I was going to ask you earlier, Tim, when I was talking to you, why don't I never see you in the live stream? Well, Tim is here. Where'd it go? I'm going to play Tim. He gets a free soundboard. He gets a free one because Tim's my buddy. Well, because me and Tim go at it, man. We don't agree on some things, but some things we do, and it's always fun. I don't like hanging out with people I agree with too much, so it's always nice to hang out with people you don't agree with. Then that's how you learn. Both of us. But okay, let's see what's next. Planet of the Apes. Here we got the ape removing his Alfred E. Neuman mask, and it's Planet of the Apes. Now, and that's 40 cents. That's even cheaper than the Star Trek one. He's taking his mask off and is revealing himself. Alfred E. Neuman is always on the cover. I always like to see where they're going to place him, what kind of shenanigans he's going to get himself into. And of course, right here, this must be Crystal Skull. This is a more updated look. Indiana Jones. He's got Alfred E. Neuman, of course, wearing a oversized hat. He's wearing Indiana Jones's clothes. It looks like you get a bonus poster inside. Now let's talk about these later years of Mad magazines. Again, maybe I'm just being that old man back in my day, but Mad magazine changed. One, you can see here about the artwork. It's got more of a CGI, looks more real. It doesn't look as cartoony as, let's say, look at that, cartoony. Then they kind of went with this more, I don't know what you call it, but it looks more, and I know they had different artists by this time. The other artists from the old days were gone, retired, or dead, or whatever, but just didn't like it. And everything inside was in color. It just didn't seem right. And they had ads in it. Not fake ads, real ads. It just didn't seem like Mad Magazine. You open it up and you're looking for the lighter side of, and everything's in color. And then you got 3 or 4 pages of ads. And you're like, this isn't Mad Magazine. I can understand why they probably had to change and go to color and why they had to update it and put ads in it. It just didn't seem or feel very It seemed, best way to sum it up, seemed more corporate. Mad Magazine always seemed underground. Now, I'm not saying, I don't know if it was, I don't know. I think it started out but probably some company helped bought into it or something. But in the 80s, it seemed more like, hey, you don't supposed to be reading this. Can you believe they're getting away with saying fart and dick and JoJo or whatever? I don't know why I say JoJo. Well, let's go on here. Here's Matt, what's his name? Max Headroom, thank you. Max Headroom right here. He's head of the year, it says. And, of course, that's our buddy Alfred E. Newman dressed up like Max Headroom. Man, Max Headroom was big, wasn't he, in the late 80s? I don't even know what he did. I don't even know why he was famous. I think they even made a live-action television show out of it, but I'm not even sure what he did. Robert said it's like the artwork for Megadeth and Iron Maiden. Yeah, that was, I wasn't really into Iron Maiden much. I mean, I don't know nothing they sung, but I always loved their album covers and everything with that skeleton. T for 2 said the old issues with Adam West Batman on the cover is one of my favorites. I don't know, I have to look that one up. Not sure if I remember that one. But here's E.T. This is one actually too also. Remember, we're up to $1 now according to the cover price. We got E.T., Star Trek 2, Annie, Don Martin. Don Martin was great as his stuff was always really good. Max Headroom was basically a video host. He would introduce videos. Yeah, I remember that, but I think he was kind of like famous before that, wasn't he? I mean, I don't think that's where he got his start. I could be wrong. I don't. It seems like one of those things that just came really big, and we don't know where it started from. Kind of like people remember Jim Varney as Ernest started with those movies, but remember when he started? Ernest started as Ernest was probably the first viral video, because I mean it was started just like what was his name? Jim Varney. I said that. Jim Varney is Ernest. Well, Ernest's character is that he would do local commercials throughout the little states, and you know what I mean, Vern? And that snowballed into doing a whole movie series. Crazy. And I like that guy, man. He was really good as Jed Clampett in that Beverly Hillbillies movie. Not the best movie in the world. It's okay. You can watch it. And he did really good at that, man. Did Slinky the dog voice. He was in... What was that show he was on? It wasn't Riptide. It came on NBC, I think. Only lasted probably about a season. But it was Jim Varney, and I can't not... Somebody in the chat probably remembers that. And, of course, here's Rocky. And look at Alfred E. Newman back there with his boxer's briefs on, and they're so big. Look at him. That's crazy. You got Stallone's like, who's this? Who's this guy? Okay, that's a very, very bad impression right there, I'm sure, but hey.
I know that dude.
Yeah, I know that dude too. Let's go on to another one here. This is a very famous cover. I thought it said We Need You. This very famous cover. I think every 35. This must be one of the first issues. I can't see what the year says on it. I could lean in, but I don't want to. But Alfred E. Newman dressed as Uncle Sam. It's 35 cents, so it's pretty early cover right here. And of course, how about this one from Close Encounters? Look at Alfred E. Newman as an ugly alien. That's just crazy looking right there. Let me wet my whistle again, guys. I'll be right back. Ernest goes to jail. Oh, hold on. The Rustlers. It sounds that might be right. Is he talking about that TV show with Jim Varney? That sounds like it might be right, man. Did I hear Stallone in the junk room? That's right. Stallone's right over there. Hey, Adrian. Very bad impression. But okay, we got Close Encounters. Of course, we got Richard Dreyfuss. Couldn't think of it. What was the wife's name? Is that Shelley Long? Not Shelley Long. Who was it? Was it who was his wife in Close Encounters? I was like, I'm so close to. Wasn't it the mom? Wasn't it the wife in Mr. Mom? Is that who it was? What's her name? Oh my God, I can't believe I forgot her name. What was her name? Matthew Fuhrer played Max Headroom. I don't know the guy's name, but I know he was on Star Trek one time. He said he was from the future, but he wasn't. I think he was from the past. Rustlers. I hope I said that right. I'm not sure, but that's the name of the show. Yeah, I think that's the name of the show I was thinking of. Terry Garr. Thank you, David. Yeah, I was waiting to catch up. I know y'all on a little delay. Terry Garr. Whatever happened to Terry Garr? Has anybody seen? Hey, anybody needs to put? We need to put an Amber Alert out for Terry Garr. Man, I haven't seen Terry Garr in years. Man, Terry Garr back in the day. She was in Young Eyes. I loved Terry Garr back then, man. She was cute. She was funny. Always good combination, man. Terry Garr was the wife in Close Encounters. Thank you, Tim. Yeah, that's what I was thinking it was. I couldn't think of her name, though. I was drawing a blank on it. She was also the wife in Mr. Mom, which starred, of course, Keaton, but you have Dabney Coleman. Anything with Dabney. She retired. Oh, no. Oh, well. I'd like to see Richard Dreyfuss. I know he still does stuff, but I'd like to see Richard Dreyfuss in a good movie again. Or maybe bring him back. Richard Dreyfuss in the MCU movie. How about that? Terry Garr, she's in bad shape now. She's in a wheelchair bound. Oh, no. Time is a bitch. Ain't that what they say? Time is a bitch. Oh, Terry Garr. Remember Shelley Duvall? I seen her on something recently, and I was like, oh. She was never a looker anyway, was she? Okay, Star Wars fans, here we go. The Empire Strikes Back. Got Alfred, of course, dressed as Darth Vader. You got Chewbacca back there. Look at that Luke. That Luke looks more like Donny Osmond or something. Not very good Carrie Fisher. Kind of funny looking Carrie Fisher. They also make fun of modern inventions, public services, and recent bestsellers. I bet if you open this magazine up, you will find Spy versus Spy. Now, who did? That's the first thing I looked for when I got Mad Magazine was Spy versus Spy. That's the first thing I went to, man. Classic, funny. I love Spy versus Spy. And the lighter side of, I always like those. A little too much reading sometimes for me as a kid. That's why I like Spy versus Spy. I didn't have to read. So it was right to Spy versus Spy. Then it's right to the back page to do the fold out, or whatever you call it, where you fold the pages and it makes another picture. Love that. Always so funny. I used to remember sitting in school trying to draw my own. I would fold my paper, draw a picture on it, unfold it, then try to make another picture out of it. I was never as good as these guys at Mad Magazine, but it still was fun to do. Looks like Luke from the holiday special. Yeah, looks kind of like. And here's Indiana Jones for, I guess, Raiders of the Lost Ark. Well, it says Raiders, so I don't have to guess. $1, still cheap. And you got, I would love to have this, the Golden Idol. Wouldn't that would look good sitting back here? Alfred E. Newman is the Golden Idol. So what else? There was Spy versus Spy, the fold-in, the lighter side. That was what it was called, right? The lighter side of, where you had probably 4 different panels. I remember I had a Mad Magazine book called Snappy Answers to Snappy Questions, or Snappy Answers to Stupid Questions or something. You would fill it in. You would be like this guy, and he'd be all wet, right? And you can see outside the window, you can see a cloud and rain coming down. And his wife says, "Is it raining outside?" And then it would have him with a bubble saying 3 things, smart-ass things back to her. And then the last one you had to fill in yourself. Love that book. Man, I love that book. I wish I could find that book today. Wouldn't it be great to find that book, do a video of the answers I wrote in? Man, I love that. Anybody remember that? Snappy Answers, the Stupid Questions, I think was the name of it. Love that. And here's $6 Million Man. There we go. Got both of them have a battery. Giving each other a battery for Christmas. We got a Duracell and an Ever Ready. 9 volts. Got the little cat on it. Well, they still make that. Sure, they still make that battery. But it seemed like I saw that battery a lot back in the day. We got the Bad New Bears. They're going to make some. Missouri Breaks. I don't even know what that is. The Tennis Craze. And Doctors and the AMA. So that's going to be we got a Bionic Woman. So we got Lee Majors and, oh my God, I keep forgetting names today. Lee Majors and, don't tell me this one. God. Lee Majors, Lindsay Wagner. Is that who that is? Lindsay Wagner, is that her name? Anything related to Robert Wagner? Okay, and this is more modern day, I guess you could call it. That's probably about 10 years old or more now. Twilight. Again, see how different the art looks on the new stuff? I just can't really, just doesn't seem Mad Magazine. But again, it might be me saying back in my younger day. And that is an ugly Alfred E. Newman with red hair. And you know the saying, I'd rather be dead than red on the head. Don't judge me. Okay. So we're into the prequel era. Now, I don't remember, I was out of Mad Magazine by the prequel era also. But this one still has it looks like they were in the middle of changing. It still has a cartoonish look, but it looks a little different than the 80s for sure. And you got Anakin Skywalker, Alfred E. Newman right there. A Jedi shall not know anger, nor hatred, nor love. And that's what it says on the poster, ain't it? They didn't put nothing a little more funnier. They didn't try to update it. Looks like that's 1 or 2 covers. Oh, hate when they do more than one. I mean, that's what ruined. I was really into comic books in the 90s, and they started doing all 5, 6 different covers, and I was like, man, you just milking it too much, and I couldn't do it. Yeah, the limp lightsaber. I guess that's supposed to mean his penis. Oh, hold on. Hold on. That means his penis. So I've got to play the penis song. Let's try that again.
Penis is what boys have done in front. Even though most people call it vagina, and some children call it Virginia.
Okay. Anyway, so let's see what else we got here. Oh, the A-Team mixed with Star Wars. What could you ask for anything better? At first, I was about to say, where's Alfred E. Newman? But he is wicked down there. Look at him. I was about to say, man, this has to be the best cover ever. Unmasked, Return of the Jedi, and the A-Team. Imagine if you went to see Return of the Jedi. He pulled off his mask, and it was Mr. T under there. Hey, you try to kill me, sucker? Oh, man, that would have been great, wasn't it? Man, what a great... I'm sure I had this one. I've had to have this one. There's no way I walked by a store and saw the A-Team and Star Wars on a Mad magazine. And that's like three loves right there all together. There's no way I didn't do that one. And then we got the MASH, finishing off MASH. They probably did a lot of covers of MASH. Looks like we got Death Watch and Watch 2. I don't know what Death Watch is. It's not Death Wish, Death Crap. Sorry, small from where I'm at to see it, guys. And I'll be right back.
Ziggy, if you hear me, take me far, far from here. Let me leap to 89, that was a better year.
Okay, guys, sorry about that. I don't like to drink on it. Y'all don't want to see me drinking my... Oh, yeah, I'm drinking my Mountain Dew.
I tried this one chili that set my mouth on fire, and I had to drink a 2-liter of Mountain Dew.
Yeah, I've been there, dude. Okay, so we got... Now, I don't know whether it's Gunsmoke or something. It's an old issue. It looks like a 1955. Is that what? No. That can't be 19... They wasn't around that long, were they? I mean, I knew they were around. But 1955? Come on now. That looks just like Leonardo DiCaprio, doesn't it? 1965. Okay, that sounds better. I was about to say, I know that started in the 60s. Stop moving around, shit. God dang. Everything, what? Oh, this is live. Anything can happen, right? Okay. Why did it do that shit? If I wanted to drag it like that, it wouldn't let me. Okay, yeah, I'm not really sure what that somebody said MASH started in 1952. So I guess it did start in the 50s. I always think it was more of a 60s thing. Hulk Hogan. Here's Hulk Hogan beating up Alfred E. Newman, everyone's favorite little redhead kid. Alfred. That's a fake issue for Tyranny. Is that a fake issue? Are you fucking with me? Are you fucking with me? Because it does look like... Was that in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? Because that does look like Leonardo DiCaprio. But that is a perfect... That's a perfect cover. If that's a made cover, man. If you're not fucking with me, then that's a great cover. They really, really captured it really well. Man, you got me on that one. Yeah, Mountain Dew's Hillbilly Piss. Who doesn't like Hillbilly Piss? Let's see. Okay, we talked about that one. And here we are. Man, you got me on that one. I don't know what movie this is making fun of. That looks like Elliot Gould. Maybe you can help me out with this one, too. We got Elliot Gould. We got Selena Gomez. We got... I don't know who the other two are. Bob, Karen, Tad. Must be some movie from the 60s. Some sex romp movie I don't remember. Y'all let me know what that is. And of course, Top Gun. I remember this issue. This one issue I remember having as a kid. I was at Kelly McGillis. She's not coming back for Top Gun 2. Why didn't they bring back Kelly McGillis? Woo! She was hot, wasn't she? And you got, of course, you got Alfred E. Newman dressed as Tom Cruise. Got a little Snoopy patch. Look at that. Top Gun. This issue, we shoot down Top Gun. I mean, I was disappointed when they did The Empire Strikes Back and they called it The Empire Strikes Out. I was like, come on, man. That's hack. That's the best you could come up with. It's like what everybody was coming up with. T for 2, the Terminator 2 show says, hey, man, if you're thirsty, just take a sip. We'll just hang out here at Popco. Oh, yeah, I don't really mind doing it in front of you guys. I just like to take a break, stretch out and everything, not talk. So I just need I need to go to a more scene, maybe a scene. I'm scared to do videos anymore after they pulled down the Indiana Jones one. Have you seen Kelly McGillis lately? Yeah, yes I have. You know who I haven't seen? How about Kathleen Turner? I haven't seen her in a while either. Man, and I did a video about, oh shit, who was that? I talked about her in the video, and I was like, I haven't seen her in anything, and then I looked it up, and she still has constantly done movies. Who in the hell was that I did a video on? I was like, whatever happened to her? Fuck, it'll come to me in a minute. Okay, we got a Frankenstein cover. It's a pretty cool looking cover. He's building Alfred E. Newman. And I remember this one looks like an old cover. I don't know if it was 70. Did that say 72? Maybe that's why I remember it, because of the year I was born. October 72. So it was a year. I was a month old. And this was just a very famous cover. I think everyone knows this one here. No doubt about it. Who was that girl I did a video on? I can't remember. Oh, here we go. The Sweat Hogs. Look at this one. Oh, man. You got the teacher. Oh, you got Gabe Kaplan looking at a picture. And it's got Alfred E. Newman with an afro and a mustache. You got the Sweat Hogs all laughing at him and everything. Pretty good cover right there. Oh, now this is a good cover. I remember this one, too. I had this one for sure as a kid. Alien, you got, Ripley ripping into it and everything. And you got Alfred E. Newman inside. He's inside the alien. Now, that Aliens. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. That would have been a cool cover to see. I wouldn't mind seeing that one. And the Karate Kid. That's a pretty good issue. You got a parody of Aliens. You got the Ferris Bueller's Day Off parody and the Karate Kid. And it's only $1.35. Doubt it'd be $8 today and have half full of ads. Okay, let's go. See if we got any more to look at here. Of course, the Indiana Jones one. Now, this one looks odd for a Mad magazine. This must be a special issue or something. It looks like they just photoshopped Indiana Jones out and glued him on there. Got, of course, Alfred E. as Motorom. Got an odd-looking picture of Short Round. I don't think I've ever seen that. I mean, the Indiana Jones picture I've seen before, of course, but I don't think I've ever seen Short Round looking like that. So that's a little odd. This must be a foreign cover because I can't read any of the writing. Again, send me super chats. Make sure I see them, and it helps out the channel. So we'll catch up in some chats in a minute, but if there's any super, I'll make sure I see them. And then we got the Indiana Jones Splash issue. This is another one I remember having. Indiana Jones and Temple of Doom, $1.25, where they make fun of Splash. Oh, looks like they're also going to make fun of Scarecrow and Mrs. King. How can anyone make fun of Scarecrow and Mrs. King? And other junk. I like that. Other junk. Oh, here we go. I almost said American Graffiti. American Hero. The greatest American hero. I got that shirt. You can buy that shirt at Junkman. You can buy that shirt at junkman.com. Oh, and you got the guy back there. That's a pretty funny cover. Escape to the insanity of the world. Go. And that's a great show. Man, I used to love that show. I wonder if that holds up today. A lot of these shows I hate to go back and revisit because I'm scared they're not going to hold up. And, of course, this is a cool one here. I like this one. He's got Jaws, got the shark, but he's got his tongue out like, ah. And you got Alfred swinging. But I think he's given up on eating Alfred. He's like, ugh. He doesn't even want to try to eat Alfred. This one here, I remember this one folded out for a longer cover. I remember this one. It was picking on TV. Man, look at Joan Rivers, man. They really went rude with Joan Rivers. Pull this up big. Look at Joan Rivers. Woo! Look at Bill Cosby. Who? And you got Tony Danza talking into a microphone there. Who go bless you? Pat Sajak. Bill Cosby trying to give somebody something to drink. Fred Flintstone. Johnny Carson. Man, Johnny Carson, the legend, man. I was watching the Johnny Carson clips on YouTube a while back. It's just so different. And I really hate the talk show format that we have today. I mean, I love David Letterman. Johnny was fun to watch. And even going back and watching Johnny, they're smoking, they're drinking, they're just out having fun. Nobody wants to do that today. But that's an old format. That's why I don't understand why they still do that today. That's sitting at the desk and everything. Although I want to talk the action figure show, I sat at a desk and tried to copy a late night format. Pac-Man video game star Alfred E. Pac-Man. Ooh, sometimes they really didn't try too hard to come up with the jokes. Pac-Man cover. That's an evil-looking Pac-Man, I tell you right there. And what's this? Oh, Airport 75. Remember all those? They did Earthquake and a bunch of airport movies, disaster films in the early mid-70s. They were really, really exciting. And then we're back to Star Trek. We are back. That is it. We are back to Star Trek.
I miss my old Camaro and my mansion in Van Nuys. Wish I still hung with nice bridges
And
playing
longer
poker with
bed.
a fall guy.
Okay, sorry about that. Okay, we'll be right back again, guys. What am I going to give you? I'm going to give you all this right here while we be right back.
Thank you, sir, for that.
I love Frank Rock.
I miss my old Camaro and my mansion in Van Nuys. Wish I still hung with nice bridges, played poker with a fall guy.
Hey, Junkman channel popping though.
Okay, guys, we're about 10 minutes out from ending everything. Can you believe it? Pop culture of the morning. Love Charlie Day. I love Charlie Day too. And you can believe that does sound like Charlie Day. That does sound like Charlie Day, but that is not Charlie Day.
I miss my old Camaro and my mansion in Van Nuys.
That
Wish I still hung with nice bridges, played poker with a fall guy.
I bet you Charlie Day wrote that though, because that is from Always Sunny. But that's Sam from Quantum Leap singing that. Why am I drawing blanks on names today? But that does sound like Charlie Day. That's funny. And he probably wrote the music for it. That sounds like something Charlie Day would have written too. If that's what your Love Charlie Day means, it does. You should do a video on old Carson clips. Maybe that might be a good one there. Cosby looks like he just drugged someone. I'm sure he did. Oh, man. I heard that. I don't know if this is true now. I've heard that during the Cosby show, some of you might have heard this, that Bill Cosby had in his contract that he would have like 1 hour a day, he would leave the set, and where he would go teach Asian models comedy. That's what I've heard. I don't know if that's true, guys, but that's what... Scott Bakula, thank you, Kevin. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I'm missing all kinds of names. Have you seen Kelly Mcgillis lately? He says Jedi. Yeah, I'm not. That's all I'll say about that. Samantha, remember the one from back in the day? Remember that one, that cover from back in the day? See, I don't think I got any super chats to miss. She didn't look like she used to. Kathleen Turner's got a sexy voice. She did have a sexy voice. A lot of people like the voice of Kirstie Alley. I never was a fan of Kirstie Alley in a hot way. I like crack. I never got into crack. My brother picked up a couple issues. I never really got into crack. I don't remember any of them, but a lot of people did. How about a video about Starlog covers? Might do that. That might be good for pop culture in the morning. Look at Starlog covers. I love Starlog, man. That was the thing. There's a good book called Mad about Star Wars. A collector's variant Star Wars stuff for decades. Oh, that might be interesting to check out. That would be a good one.
Shucky-ducky quack quack.
That's right, man. Let's try that again.
Shucky-ducky quack quack.
Okay, see if I missed any more. Just go up, make sure I didn't miss anything. I can't believe it was a fake cover. That was a really good fake cover. They really did good with that. And I'm glad. Who told me that? Who told me it was a fake cover? Let's see. I missed it. It popped up on me. Oh. Vic Rule 666. Thank you for letting me know. Now I understand why that looked like Leonardo DiCaprio. But that was a very good cover. They really got it. They really got it good. The figure isn't... okay, that's to somebody else. I pity those Ewoks. Yeah, pity those Ewoks. Oh my God, I remember that one. Pity the fool who doesn't like this. I had some crack back in the day. Cracked. Oh, crack magazines. I thought Samantha was bragging that she took some crack back in the day. I actually read both Mad and Crack versions of the Alien parody and was seriously underestimating how scary the real movie was. I bet so. If you went into it and only knew Mad Magazine and Craig's version of the story, I bet. Fangora Magazine, that'd be a good one to have right there also. Yeah, we did. Okay, Charlie did. Okay, I think I might have missed some, but again, that's why we do super chats, to make sure I don't miss them, and it helps out the channel right there. So I think that's about it. Let's see here. We got 55 minutes. We still got 5 more minutes to waste, so we'll do something. Of course, we talked about the figures. Again, if you're joining us late, let's look at these again if you joined us late here. The Thing is coming. Figures, the NECA of The Thing is coming. We got Kurt Russell in his urban sombrero. And, of course, the Jaws cartoon shark. This is the one I really, really like. I might have to pick that one up. Then it looked really cool. And, of course, the Mezco G.I. Joe figure. Right here, we'll just go through. I went through these already, but I know there's some people that joined us kind of late. So we'll go through it again. And free comic book day at comic book stores near you for $110. The all-white, not woke, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And we went through that. And, of course, we talked about the Black Series. We're not going to go back to that right now. Where's my camera? There's my camera. So let's see. We're about done. Let's check out some chats. Just make sure we didn't miss. James, Bantha Track Magazine. That might be a good thing to look at. Some Bantha Tracks, or maybe some of the early Star Wars fan newsletters might be good. I remember Matt had a t-shirt iron on. That would be cool. I remember they came one time with a record. Remember those flimsy records? They were like, wasn't paper, but they were like plastic or something. They was like real thin. You could shake them and they'll make that sound. I can't remember what was on the record, but I mean it came with like a cutout record. National Lampoon had a magazine. Yeah, they were. I don't remember ever seeing National Lampoon. To me was always Animal House, Vacation. But I know they were kind of like a Mad magazine also. But I don't remember ever seeing them at the stores. I don't know if they didn't get distributed much in the South. Wizard magazine was a go-to magazine. Now, Wizard also had Toy Fair, the toy magazine. I never really got into it. I was a toy snob, I guess, because I like Action Figure News Digest, Action Figure News and Review. And to me, Toy Fair Wizard was always kiddie. I was like, that's for the kid collectors. That's for teenagers or something. I never really, with the little cartoon bubbles. But I was probably just being a action figure snob. I like Action Figure News. One of them could be. I have a price guide. Now, Toy Fair did a price guide too, but Action Figure News would do a price guide every month, and I really like that. Remember Starlog and Monster Mag. Of course, we talked about Starlog a few minutes ago, and Monster Magazine was always a real good one. That and Fangora. Omni Magazine covers. Oh my God, James, I forgot. My brother used to buy Omni. Omni, is that how you say it? Magazine cover. He used to buy the magazine. I forgot all about that series. That magazine. Man, I forgot about that. I got those discs of a whale song from the National Geographic. Oh, man. Oh, from National Geographic for Star Trek. Yeah, those little flimsy records they had. Those records was probably melt in the South heat. Oh, even a regular. I remember getting regular records and have them in the car, and they would melt before you get home. They would warp before you got home. It was so damn hot. If you bought a record at Record Bar at the mall at 1 a.m., on a hot summer day, and your mom wanted to stop by the grocery store, your dad wanted to stop by the auto store, or you wanted to stop somewhere else, by the time you get home, that record could have been warped if they didn't have the AC on. Trust me, I know about that. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Let's see here. Okay, I guess that about does it.
Ziggy, if you hear me, take me
well.
Let me lead to 89. That was a better year.
Okay. I've done that too much. I really like that. I don't know if you guys can even hear it. Because I did these, which I thought would come out better, but y'all guys said,
Hey, where are the white women at?
Said you couldn't hear them.
Big dummy.
Y'all said y'all couldn't hear them either. So now I'm really confused. You should do a video on Star Wars magazines. That might be a good one. Or something for pop culture. Might look at that for pop culture. That's why they invented cassettes. Yeah, I really got into cassettes. I didn't buy much records. I bought 45s. I did buy a lot of 45s because it was hard to find cassette singles until the 90s, early 90s. But right there, mid 80s, late 80s, I would buy singles on 45s and had to get home really fast. I didn't buy many records. I buy records now more than I did back then probably. But then I really got into cassettes, and then of course CDs came out and had to start all over again. Just like I bought a lot of movies on VHS, and then DVDs came out. I had to buy the same movies again. And they were like, you got to buy the same movies again, but you got to buy them in Blu-ray. And then you got to buy them again in 4K, Ultra 4K. And I was like, fuck it, I'm not buying any movies anymore. I've already bought these. I already bought Star Wars like 62 times. I'm not buying it anymore. Anyway, guys, I want to thank you for coming. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for making, again, live streams. After about 2 hours, they're going to go private. They're going to move over to the live stream recap channel at, you find a link in the description below. So if you miss a live stream and you're looking for it, it's going to be over on the other channel, That Junkman Live. Might put some clips up there too and use that channel maybe if I want to test some live streams over there also. So make sure you subscribe to both channels. And like I said, if you got time, just go to the other channel, play the videos in the background. That way I can build up my watch view times. That way I can start adding ads to them. The audio on your sound machine is better today. Okay, that's good. Maybe he's talking, well, see, I got this one here. Maybe he's talking about this one. That one's going through Streamlabs. But then we go through here.
Hey, where are the white women at?
And it sounds different here. So I have to work with it still. I still got some stuff to work with on the soundboard, but I like screwing around with the soundboard, you know that. Anyway, guys, I want to thank you. It's 7 o'clock tonight, Eastern, live again, and a video in between. Not sure what the topic is tonight, but we will talk soon. I want to thank you guys again for coming over. Thank you, Samantha. Thank you, Bub. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Slabaka. Thank you, Benjamin, Madison, JD, Benjamin. I think I said Kevin. If I've got any more, I'm sorry about that. Thank you for hanging out. James, thank you all for hanging out. It means a lot, and we will see you later.